Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. I'm Andrew the Love Doctor, and I specialize in breakups. We're catching people creeping, lying, and cheating in relationships. Today I'm going to be discussing red flag number 265, revenge porn. My stalkers are acting like Christopher Columbus, who claimed to discover America. And we all know that's a lie. How do you discover a place when Native Americans were already living there? Same principle here. If they read the book like they were supposed to do, they would have already known I discussed revenge porn. It's stated in my book, and I quote, "Embarrassed because she remembered what I had written in the book about women sending naked pictures to men and then get mad when they end up on the internet, Lilith quickly stopped. She told me she liked to take these kind of pictures. I still have those pictures of titties and ass and pussy shots. I thought about putting them on the internet, but I'm not that type of person. So I can't do it. Unless she forces me to turn into Loki and retaliate for some foul deed that she's done. And believe me, she's done plenty to me already as I'm typing this paragraph. Trust me. You will soon learn in the later chapters." I wasn't the only one Lilith giving the pictures of herself to. I'm not the only one that has them. And I'm damn sure not the only one Lilith's going to give them to after me. This is her MO. Being a whore, which I discussed in red flag number 113. The whorish behavior of a narcissist. Why did I do it? A true survivor of narcissistic abuse can understand this one. It sickened me to watch the narcissist acting like a moralist, when the truth of the matter is she was the opposite. Love Doctor's revenge porn was very effective. Lilith can no longer pretend she's a moral woman with integrity and values. Lilith's immediate family now looks at her a certain way, feeling she deserves what's happening. That moral shit with her is definitely out the window. You see, Lilith's been doing foul shit to men for a very long time, which had her climbing out of windows to escape the wrath of men. But none of the men she was with spoke out against it, which is why she continues to do what she does. To this very day I blame myself for not asking her what did she do. I realized this with Lilith when she ran out the house to save her life. Lilith says she done what she did to me because I was on drugs. But she done the same thing with me to her first husband in the same manner, cheating on him while moving into a home. He wasn't on drugs. As a matter of fact, he's the one that got her off of drugs. She met him in the meetings. Then when you point this out to her, she says, and I quote, "Well, I changed a little." They say life is too short to hold grudges. I believe life is too short to be letting people get away with the same shit. I never had intentions of doing this to a woman. I still have naked pictures of the ex before Lilith, Pinky, Judy. This is why her family refers to her as Nasty Nancy. The difference between Judy and Lilith is Judy was a booty call. Nothing more, nothing less. Because that's all she was good for. Read the book to find out about that. I didn't love her like I loved Lilith. I loved no woman like I loved Lilith. It hurt me to see other men drooling over someone I loved. But that's to be expected when a man creates revenge porn. Plus, Lilith was doing this behind my back for a very long time, so what's the difference does it make now? Now I know the truth. She's a hoe. I spoke about revenge porn in my earlier videos. Red flag number 165. Can an empath become a narc? So this false discovery of the love doctor don't make sense. I said I was wrong to do it, but I was hurt when I did it. And I'm not going to apologize for it. If you were violated by Lilith like I was, you would do it too. As one woman said in my book, his therapy in his Truth Hurts group is to make others aware of potential fuckery of ratchet women. Plus, in his book, it does say in the end, if you fuck him over in a relationship, you will be his next muse for the next book. So how smart is Lilith? Some women aren't going to be honest. They pretend to be a wife, knowing they still want to be single, doing their thing on a non-narcissistic level. Never send pics to your man if you're planning on mistreating him. Because then you straight outed yourself in both fuckery. Man number 10. He's reinforcing a point he made in his previous thread, asking why women, when trying to attract a man, feel they need to post half-naked pics and selfies. But this time, I see where he's coming from, to an extent. He's showing how hypocritical his ex was to this behavior. And I agree with Drew on this much. No man worth his salt is going to wife up a chick posting half-naked selfies of herself online. Especially in our age range. This shit is more acceptable when you're 18 to 25. The young and dumb stages of life. You're young and young people are nutty anyway. Cool. Have fun. Enjoy your youth. But when women are in their 30s, 40s, 50s, get the fuck out of here. All you're going to do is attract with that ratchetness is ratchet dudes with nothing more going for themselves. Or you will attract a man who will not wife you, but make you a jump off. If all you want is some dick and have no problems being a jump off, then this isn't a problem. But if you're trying to find a quote unquote good man with that kind of behavior and you're older than 30, yeah, that's hilarious. Now here's the prime example of what I say constantly. It's not what they did, it's how they did it. Judy, like Lilith, was caught sucking another man's dick. This is how I found out about Judy's infidelity. And I quote Judy's discussion word from word. I was caressing him. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to grab him and put him in my mouth, and I had to swallow. And boy, did he love it. This was my reward for taking care of a woman and all her 4 children, none of them mine, for 6 years. I still have Judy's naked pics. Yet even after this, I never released them. Judy's lying on a radio show. She's never given out nude pics of herself. Until I made the threat to present them to the radio show host as proof. Along with other proof I was presenting when she was calling me a liar. With Judy, I met a man online who has the same pictures of her that I do. Women don't understand how a man feels when another man has naked pics of someone he loves. That's the ultimate moral ego violation for a man. And that is always utilized as a weapon when men have arguments, either with another man or when his woman does him dirty. And all of this occurs because women want to act like whores but be treated like ladies. The cell phone camera is the downfall of whorish women as it is for cheating men. And all these be the same women that want to consider themselves black queens. Queens have poise and dignity, not to be laying on the bathroom carpet with their titties hanging out from skimpy clothing to gain the attention from men that ain't worth shit. I never asked Lilith for those pics. One day I opened up my email and there she is, looking like a slut. Page 129 of my book. Once again, here we go again, this time with the narcissist. In the beginning, when Lilith and I were getting to know each other, she began to send me nude photos of herself in exotic poses in her bathroom when I told her she didn't need to do that to gain my attention. Embarrassed because she remembered what I had written in the second book about women sending naked pictures to men and then get mad when they end up on the internet, she quickly stopped. She told me she likes to take these kind of pictures. Now Lilith would say, to try to save face, I gave him those pictures when we were in a relationship. That's a goddamn lie. And here's the proof. Her first email to me with half-naked pics was Monday, June 30th, 2014 at 7:05 p.m. If you don't believe me, email me and I will forward the emails to you. She purchased her airline ticket on Saturday, May 3rd, 2014, 11:49 p.m. She didn't arrive in New York until Saturday, July 5th, 2014. We hadn't even met yet. So how are we in a relationship? See the lies? Now, women are not upset that a man exposes women naked pics. The true anger comes from realizing this can happen to them because they're doing it themselves. And they're afraid that they're going to be exposed as a slut like Lilith. Well, in conclusion, if you don't want to be humiliated, don't give men your naked pics. And like the woman said in this video, never send pics to your man if you're planning on mistreating him. The truth hurts.